I am so excited to be here with our friend Samuel. And one thing that Kim's Open Door does is we look for kids that have a lot of potential and kids that can really impact our community through our programs. And so, Samuel, you're here today. We just want to tell our friends a little bit about your story because you are what we call is a refugee. And a refugee is someone that leaves their country because of war and persecution and they can't go back. And that was your father. So tell me, first of all, your name and then what country you are from.
My name is Samuel Birengiro and I'm from Rwanda.
And your father is actually from a different country. What country is he from?
He's from Congo.
You were born in a thing called a refugee camp. What is that?
Refugee camp it's like a program that helps people that immigrate, like that emerge from another country to a certain country. So it's like a company that helps people.
And so you were in a refugee camp and with thousands of other people, right?
Yes.
And we're going to talk a little bit about the schools because I know the schools are really different.
The classrooms had concrete chairs, not concrete, yes, chairs. And we had no air conditioners.
No air conditioning.
No air conditioning. And the building was built with trees and mud.
Oh, just trees and mud. And did you guys have carpet? No, just dirt floors. And were there a lot of books and computers and all those kind of things there?
No, we didn't have books. We had books, but computers, no, we didn't have. Getting books was other people helping us to get books, like people from America somehow.
What was that like as a 10-year-old? Were you happy about it or were you scared? What feelings were you feeling when they told you you were going to come to America?
I was happy, but at the same time leaving my friends behind, thinking that I'm going to a whole different country, don't know anybody in that country, but find new people like you guys.
So you got on the airplane. And who was on that airplane with you?
My family.
How many brothers and sisters?
I have 3 sisters and 3 brothers. I also have 2 extra brothers that stayed in Africa.
I would think that school was really kind of a scary place for you at 10 years old. What was it like to walk into an American school for the first time? Do you remember?
It was complicated because, like, the teachers are speaking just one language, which is English. Students also, and don't know anybody in that class. So
right.
I try hard to meet new people and try hard to learn their language.
Wow, you didn't know any English? No. And what language do you speak? What was your first language?
Kinyarwanda.
And there's not very many people that speak that language. What's different between an American school and a school in Rwanda, other than just the way it looks?
Okay, so the difference is that teachers are different. So teachers in America, when you get late, you get a tardy pass, like that. But in Africa, when you get late, you get spanking.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference.
Do you remember when you first got here and what was hard for your family?
What was hard for my family is that they also don't know nothing about America. But good thing that we had caseworkers that help us to find jobs. And
what about the food? What's your favorite American food?
I like McChickens.
And what is your favorite African food?
My favorite African food is ugali.
Tell us what it is.
Ugali is it's flour, it's like powders that you put in hot water and then you just mix it. And
it's kind of like what we would eat, like oatmeal. How was it to make friends? Were people very friendly or were you kind of on your own for a while?
Some people was friendly, but at the same time, people was interesting of knowing where I'm from.
Yeah.
How is life down there? Because they've only been in America for their whole life.
Yeah.
And then when they asked me those kind of questions, I wouldn't understand them. Because I didn't speak that language, but I would kind of see the signs and everything.
Yeah.
And they would see how it looked like, and they would think that it's tough.
Yeah.
So they would just they would just be my friends and keep up. So like when they speak that language, which is English, I try to copy some words and see if I can learn.
Did you have running water in Africa?
We did, but like to get the water, you gotta like walk a long distance to get water in the mountains and stuff. 'Cause there's a lot of mountains in my country.
Your family lives in America now, but you do have two brothers in Africa.
Yes.
And you told me that you still stay in touch with some of your friends through Messenger,
Through messengers,
Yeah.
Facebook Messenger.
Facebook
yes.
Messenger. And what is still kind of hard for your family, even though you've been here about 5 years? What challenges does your family still have?
Speaking the language is hard for my family because the older you get, the more sense you lose, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so learning a language is hard.
Samuel, we're excited because I met you at one of your apartments, like, because I know a lot of the kids there at Kings Trail Apartments.
Yes.
And I love going there, and I love going into the different homes and
Yes.
getting to meet your parents and friends and family. And one of the most incredible joys for Kim's Open Door is to actually get to hire you, like people that we feel like have a lot of leadership, and we really think that you have a lot of potential to speak to kids here in Jacksonville. And so I'm excited that you're going to get to join our staff
I'm excited.
this summer.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you bet. That's amazing. It's going to be awesome to have you part of our staff. I'll give you a high five instead. How's that? That's great. So thanks for joining us and listening to a little bit of one of the stories in Jacksonville of someone that has come a long way. And we're so glad you're here. You are definitely one of us. So thank you so much.